The scene was set for the final day of the Coca-Cola Schools T20 Challenge National Finals. Following 2 days of exciting T20 cricket, on the morning of day 3 it came down to a shootout between Grey College and Waterkloof for a place in the final against an unbeaten St. Stithians team. Waterkloof took the momentum they had gathered from the previous day and put the sword to Wynberg early on, as the Kloofie's top order went on the attack from the word go. Evan Jones and Willie Ludick were particularly impressive and built a quick-fire 84-run partnership. Jones, the key man in the innings, scoring 87 not out from just 51 deliveries to help his team to a total of 190. Wynberg's innings never really got going as the Waterkloof bowlers continued the attacking frame of mind demonstrated by their batsmen. Wynberg eventually bundled out for just 63 runs to guarantee Waterkloof a place in the afternoon's final.
Yeah, it was a tense build-up to the game, losing in the first match against St. Stithians, but we backed ourselves 100% to get in the final, and I think we set our game plans for the final and we're all ready.
Grey College found themselves up against the unbeaten St. Stithians team, brimming with confidence, and were put to the test. Despite losing wickets all along the way, Saints kept a healthy run rate to score 150 for 9 in their 20 overs, helped in large part to Vian Mulder's unbeaten 62. Grey's usually destructive top order were kept relatively honest by the Saints' quick men at the start of the run chase, and were never really allowed to change into a higher gear. As soon as a Grey batsman tried to hit the accelerator, he would lose his wicket. Saints recording a 63-run win to keep their perfect record alive going into the final.
I definitely think we can do this. We played Waterkloof before. I think we can be victorious again. Hopefully our boys can come off and take the trophy home.
In the morning's other match, Westville and Kingswood might not have had a shot at reaching the final, but there was still plenty of pride at stake. Westville were still in search of their first win at the event, and looked to be well on course to rectify their winless record as opening batsman Alex Whitelaw took control of the match with a terrific 108 runs coming off just 58 balls. Westville setting Kingswood a formidable target of 202 runs for victory. Kingswood started quite cautiously and found themselves well behind the asking rate. With 114 runs required from the last 7 overs, the match looked all but dead and buried. In strode Marco Lombard. The tall lad had other plans for this result. Having already recorded 1 ton at the tournament, Lombard used his powerful arms to boss the bowling and hit an incredible 86 not out off just 29 balls that included 2 fours and 10 sixes. Lombard's heroics turning an almost certain defeat into an unlikely victory with 1 ball to spare for Kingswood.
We thought we could do it if we batted properly. We didn't bowl as well as we should have. We would have wanted to chase a bit lower, but 200 definitely wasn't out of our reach, and we believed that from the start.
In the final, it was the 2 form teams of the tournament, St. Stithians and Waterkloof, who rightly had the honour of playing for the overall prize. Waterkloof won the toss and chose to bat, and put pressure on their opponents with runs on the board. However, the St. Stithians opening bowlers had other ideas as Brandon Glover and Nicholas Scholtz each picked up 2 wickets with the new ball. At 23 for 5, Waterkloof were in massive trouble and were never allowed to recover by the Saints bowlers, who applied enormous pressure without any respite. Waterkloof eventually battling their way up to 75 all out. Despite chasing a low total, St. Stithians didn't get carried away and built a platform up front to launch from. There was a glimmer of hope for Waterkloof when Hunter Blanche dismissed Ryan Rickleton. However, his opening partner, Ricardo Vasconcelos, carried his bat through the innings to guide his team to an impressive 9-wicket victory. A whitewash for the unbeaten St. Stithians team, winning all 6 of their matches to be crowned as worthy champions of the 2014 edition of the Coca-Cola Schools T20 Challenge.
It's a real privilege to play here with a lot of sponsors, especially Coke sponsoring a lot of schoolboy cricket events, and it's just nice to play in a very professional environment.